welcome to the first episode of the Internet Chronicles. In this episode, we're going to be covering, or starting to cover, the story between 4chan and Shia Lebeouf's flag. We got me, Robert Kelly, second host, DJ.
Hey,
Say
what's
hi.
up?
Hey. And then third, we got Victor.
Hello.
For those of you guys that don't know, Shia LaBeouf is the really hot guy from Transformers. Has like the short hair and I think he has blue eyes, no?
Maybe Sam Whitaker. I'm pretty sure that's his
And
name.
Whitaker.
Yeah, Mr. Whitaker.
Yeah. So this actor, this once famous actor, on January 20th, 2017, he decided he wanted to set up art installation. What he did is outside of the Museum of Moving Images, like Queens, New York, he set up this camera on like this wall that would just like kind of broadcast to the world of like what was in front of it. Set it up, calling it "He Will Not Divide Us," and it was meant to be this anti-Trump art installation where he would stand in front of it with like his followers and kind of chant, "He will not divide us. He will not divide us." You know.
And then people started
but-
trolling.
Yeah, it did not go the way it was supposed to. So to start off, like it's just him and his supporters chanting a while until the internet gets a hold of it. And the internet group in particular is 4chan's poll group, which I personally don't know a lot about, but DJ here does. So if he wants to.
So basically, how 4chan works is it's just a forum basically, and it has different basically like just groups within it in order to like section off how like different threads. And the poll board is their politics board, which generally attracts a lot of the crazier users from 4chan, and they were pretty dedicated to ruining Shia LaBeouf's whole plan for this entire operation. It was crazy.
So for a while, like I said, it was pretty normal until it starts getting crazy. One of the things that this group would do is they would play this Italian song, or the song by an Italian group called, you pronounce it Pepe?
Yeah, the group was Pepe.
Pepe. It's called Delay.
Yeah.
Delay. That sounds right. And they would just kind of like sneak in a speaker that just mass blast this song, just to annoy Shy.
The whole reason
But,
why they chose this song is because the group name Pepe is basically a reference to a meme on 4chan that is called Pepe, and they just use it as like this basically sign of just chaos. It's really funny.
Yeah.
Pepe the Frog.
Yeah, it's literally just this goofy looking frog. Another thing they would do is they would set up posters and just kind of like obnoxiously be like, yeah. Or like in the camera feed, you can see the Museum of Moving Images is like a sign. And they took and they wrote Keck over on this like piece of paper and they taped it over so it'd say Museum of Keck. So I'm pretty sure Keck's a cult, right?
It's the Egyptian god of chaos, if I remember right. That's why those two are connected, Pepe and Kek. Well, the god of chaos in Egyptian mythology is signed by like a frog. Like that's how they kind of like connected Pepe, the frog image, to Kek in order to like just
I'll be
create a
back.
sign of chaos.
So with obviously Shia LaBeouf and his crowd trying to say something to the camera, and then you have all these people like trying to make distractions, the whole poll group. Obviously that doesn't really clash well, especially with Shia LaBeouf being the guy he is. Basically a lot of it would just turn into yell battles where it's people yelling at each other, just like face to face in front of the camera. And there's this incident where Shia LaBeouf licks someone during one of these yell battles. You guys got any comments on that? Licking someone in the middle of a yell battle, like face to face.
I just want to know what
I think it's
goes
a good
through,
strat.
like, what goes through your head where you're like almost egging a guy on to fight you, and you decide you want to lick him? Like, how is that like any kind of sign of dominance or like trying to show your power to them just by licking them? That's just gross. Like, they got all their gross face oils and stuff. Stop.
DJ, I think it's a pretty good strategy. Just weird him out. It's the most dominant thing you could do.
True, you would never tackle a naked guy, would you?
Okay.
Who else do you not? Who else would you tackle?
So yeah, he licks someone. Literally they're face to face yelling in front of the camera, and he just kind of literally
Little
just full
French
on
kissing?
assaults him. Yeah. So that happens. Other weird thing that happens, if it's not already some crazy situation, people would come up and say Hitler comments such as like, "Oh, Hitler did nothing wrong," or like they would have signs, stuff like that. One of these Hitler comments, it involved Lebeouf and the guy saying it like in front of the camera, like the foremost kind of people, and he said such comment, and when Lebeouf heard it, it really like set him off, and it triggered another one of those kind of yell battles like before. But instead of licking him this time, he decides to push the guy and allegedly grabs his scarf and like throws it on the ground. And obviously that is like assault or something. So he gets the police called on him live on stream, and he gets arrested during the stream. He was charged with misdemeanor assault and a harassment violation. But like I said, they released him. After the museum got word of this, though, they were like, "No, we can't have that anymore." So they took down the installation. They like essentially shut down the whole operation. Lebeouf, with the live stream, he just put up like a black screen saying the museum has abandoned us, and that was it for a while.
Man, that licking incident, it's still so weird. It's
It's a power move.
Yeah, it's a power move.
But that's it for this episode, isn't it?
Yeah.
We got 2 more of these where we'll finish out the story and tune back in.
Yeah. See you guys next time. I was Robert. The man down there is DJ. Here we got Victor.
Yo.